The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only.
Well, we have another Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway, HomeServices, California Properties, with another Monday market moment. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the debt, what I'm calling the debt ceiling detour. So I'll explain what that means in just a little bit. But first, let's jump into the stats. Right now, we have a total of 2,535 homes for sale throughout San Diego County. It's a big increase from last week of 94 homes. Median list price of those homes, no change, just under $1.1 million. Average days on market, down 2 days to 45 days. Meanwhile, pending sales, 2228. That's a drop of 30 homes from last week. So a little bit of a reversal from a few weeks ago. More homes coming on the market and fewer homes in escrow. Median list price of those homes, $821,071, which is a dip from the week before. Average days on market, no change, 21 days. However, the months of inventory is down to 1.18. So even though we have more homes on the market, fewer homes in escrow, we still only have 1.18 months of inventory. And here's a chart showing total actives and total pendings. So a few weeks ago, we saw more homes in escrow than on the market. And then about 3 weeks ago, we saw that switch, and we're seeing that switch widen a little bit right now. We should see more homes coming on the market. And we'll talk about the whole debt ceiling thing in just a moment. Since last week, new actives, 698. So 37 more homes came on the market last week than the week before. The median list price of those homes, $879,500, which is an increase from the week before. People are getting a little more brave, trying to list their homes for a higher price. New pendings, 381, big drop of 64 from last week. All right, debt ceiling detour. People were a little nervous, I think, about making big decisions on purchases when they weren't sure if the government was going to run into some serious money problems. So we did see a drop in a number of homes going into escrow. And rates went up as well. It caused rates to increase to in the sevens. So they went up quite a bit. But we expect them to come back down as things are settling down now that the debt ceiling crisis is, I believe, over. So we'll see if this detour that we had over the last few weeks is going to reverse itself. The median list price of those pendings, $790, which is a decrease from the week before. Average days on market, 15, one fewer day than the week before. New pendings listed within the last week, 22. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 220. So still, 58% of homes are selling in 2 weeks or less. Since last week, we saw 359 homes close escrow. That's a drop of 32. Almost 10% fewer homes closed escrow last week than the week before. Median list price, $849. It's an increase. Prices are going up a little bit. Median sales price, $865. Also an increase. Homes across the median are selling for more than what they're being listed for. Average days on market, huge drop of 5. So 16 days was the average days on market for the homes that closed escrow last week, just over 2 weeks. Least expensive sale was in Chula Vista, $52,000. The most expensive sale was in La Jolla, but only $4,872,500. And then here's a chart showing new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. We can see not as many homes came on the market this past week as a couple weeks ago. We had a dip a week after that, but then an increase again. Number of homes coming on the market, but fewer homes going into escrow, fewer homes closing. The median list price and sales price were still pretty high, above where we were last week. The reports on housing report just came out. The inventory over the last few years, and you can see our inventory right now, the actives, is still below where it's been over the last several years, but we're seeing it trending up a little bit, and we're starting to follow what the normal patterns are, except for 2020 when inventory was coming down during the pandemic. But we're starting to see inventory trend up a little bit, which is welcome. We need more inventory. Meanwhile, demand is starting to dip a little bit. Our demand is still well below all the other years of the last few years because of interest rates and what they're doing. But because of inventory being so low, we're still seeing homes selling super quickly. The breakdown in San Diego County of the price points and what percentage of current inventory versus the percentage of current demand. And you can see anything under $750,000, the current inventory is only 27% of homes are in that price category, but 39% of demand is in that category. Big imbalance between supply and demand there. Same for anything 750 to $1 million. It levels off between $1 million and 1.25, just about the same percentage of current inventory versus percentage of current demand. So this is a good way to figure out, okay, where's my price point going to be? What should I expect the market time to look like based on that balance of supply and demand? The sold report, this is just a small sampling of it, but I wanted to show these particular cities because, again, real estate is very localized. You can see, for example, in Bonita, the median list price $1 million. Borrego Springs only $449. You can see sales price to list price ratio. Homes in Bonsall are selling for 100% of list price. You have a low price and a high price, medians, etc. But it's interesting to see, median days on market. In Bonita, homes are selling in 10 days or less. Cardiff, 11 homes sold. Median days on market was only 3. But in Campo, 40, and in Bonsall, 38. So really depends on price point, and where the home is how fast it will sell. And then finally, Southern California, you can see where San Diego stacks up to the rest of the counties. And we actually have more inventory now than Orange County. A little bit of a surprise, but we also have the demand is much higher in San Diego than it is in Orange County. Days on market is still lower than anywhere else. So San Diego is leading the pack when it comes to how fast homes are selling versus the rest of Southern California. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Go ahead and scan that QR code to track your home's value. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. If you want that full report of any of the information I just described, feel free to send me an email. I'll be happy to get it to you. And tune in for next Monday's Monday Market Moment. We sort of have a very special Monday Market Moment next Monday. Kind of fun. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a great
You've
day.
been watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. Please subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.